So how do you feel about the government's digital currency that they're working on?
No fucking way. No way. That's what I think. I think that's checkmate. That's game over.
That is fucking checkmate.
Because if they apply that to a social credit score, if they decide somehow or another that you need some social credit score system and it's for the benefit of society, and they outline that they can, track your behavior and your tweets and all your things, and you get a score. And if
already doing that, they just haven't released the fucking report cards.
Well, they don't have the kind of freedom that they like.
They didn't send the report cards home to the parents yet.
Right.
Everything is already imprinted. Everything is already tracked. Everything is already there.
But
we
they
just
can't,
haven't given a
They just can't
denomination
control
to it.
you to the same extent that they would like. And what they would like to do is to be able to strip you of your money and to be able to lock you down and then make sure that you comply so that all the other people also comply because they don't want to be stripped of their money. They don't want everything they work for just be taken away instantly overnight and be powerless. No one to call. No one's going to answer your phone. They just decided you fucked up and the rules are the rules. And so then where does that money go? Who takes your money? Who takes... And that's what when people start profiting off of confiscating people's digital currency, it's going to be a real fucking problem.
Well, it's not all fucking currency is digital.
Yeah, but the idea of them controlling all of the money.
And it's all unilateral. Yeah. It's all the same fucking thing.
It's all the same fucking thing.
That's a problem. And here's the problem, I think, is that people are going to do it due to convenience of it.
Yeah.
Probably. No one wants to carry around cash anymore. Cash is gone.
Yeah.
No one wants to carry around cash anymore.
I saw a video of a lady paying for her groceries with her fingerprint at Whole Foods.
Can I see this?
Yeah.
Jamie,
she used her handprint.
You can do it here.
You do it here?
Yeah, you got it?
Wait, Amazon controls it.
With your hand?
Yeah,
with your
I've
handprint.
seen it at the cash out here. I didn't do it.
You just walk up, your hand hovers over this thing, it takes a photo of your hand, and you pay.
Why? 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 Why?
People want their handprint in a database just in case they murder somebody. They want.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
One scan does it all. Amazon One simplifies everyday interactions. It's a free contactless service that lets you use your palm to pay, enter, or identify yourself.
Wow. You remember it was microchips.
Yeah.
So now you don't even need a fucking microchip.
No,
you can just fucking
eyeball.
use your use your pube hairs.
They had a store in Ohio where you don't I don't think you leave with stuff, but you just tell them what you want and then they just send it to you. Amazon store.
Well, now they have like honor system stuff in airports and stuff.
Really?
Where it's like you go and you pick up what you get and then you leave the money. You swipe your card, all this shit. There's no employees in the whole store.
That's crazy.
It's a little kiosk. You go pick up your chips, you pick up your drink, you pick up whatever you get.
People don't steal.
Your sandwich? Yep.
Wow. That seems like it's not going to work out.
I don't know. I don't know how these are working.
Probably better to pay someone $15 an hour to stand there and make sure you don't
just
steal.
Just one guy at least.
One guy.
But now I guess you can't, and I understand it completely, because what if the employee gets hurt, or what if someone gets hurt in the situation? But like, shoplifting is huge because now all these companies have policies to where it's like,
yeah,
if anything happens, you don't even say anything to the guy stealing.
You're not even allowed to stop them. You're supposed. People get fired for trying to stop them.
Don't even say like, "Hey, dude, don't fucking steal. I see what's in your fucking shirt." Don't even do that. Like,
wasn't there a story recently where a woman got beat up and then they fired her because she was trying to stop the shoplifters?
It's all a liability thing. It's a liability issue, to where it's like that. The company doesn't want to be liable.
68-year-old
She got her job
woman
back.
has her job back after she was fired.
Let's go,
Public
Lowe's.
outrage works. After she was fired last month for attempting to stop shoplifters at a Lowe's store in Georgia. June 25th, 3 suspects loaded over $2,000 worth of merchandise into a shopping cart, left Lowe's store without paying, police said. And I think she tried to stop them. I think they beat her up, too. Which is even sadder.
68-year-old lady.
Yeah, these guys are such pieces of shit. They beat up an old lady, and then that lady got fired.
That's
crazy.
I'm happy she got her job back.
Me too, but she probably doesn't want it.
I don't want to work at Lowe's anymore.
Yeah, she should
I
probably
want to work
sue.
at corporate. God damn it.
It'd probably be better if they sued her or if she sued them, right? She would have got a nice fat payday. That's
and
ridiculous.
Suing is getting crazy too.
But in that situation, I'm kind of on her side.
Look,
That
I
was
know
my
it's,
mom. I
I
would
know
tell
it's
my mom
not
to
even
sue.
your shit. I know it's not your shit.
Right.
But you have, I don't know if you enjoy your job or your or what you do just a little bit. If you have friends at the store, if you have anything, it's like, you don't got to take that shit. Like, don't take that shit. I know it's not my shit.
Yeah.
I know it's, the big head shit.
Right.
But it's like you have an inclination to kind of
Yeah.
like protect it. It's kind of like you
used
do
to
this
be what
every
people always
day.
did.
It's every day.
It used to be someone would always stop someone from shoplifting. There's always a security guard at a store to keep people from shoplifting. It was normal. Now people just run in large groups and they just snatch everything and smash glass and steal all the fucking watches, and everyone just has to
You just
stand
go
there.
out. You walk out.
You
Yeah, it's
can't
crazy.
do that because it literally encourages crime because there's very little repercussions.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah.
that people are going with that. It's just, if you wanted to be a full-on conspiracy theorist, you would say this is someone trying to destabilize society, and that's the way to do it. The way to destabilize society is make things as lawless as possible, and then people will do whatever they need to do in order to bring back some semblance of normalcy. What do I have to do? What rights do I have to give up? What do I
Sure.
have to give up? I'll do it.
Well, you gotta submit to the one world currency, and then
For real.
Yeah.
That might if you wanted to look at a long-term engineering product, you could a project rather. You could, if you had enough resources and you were clever enough and you planned this out enough, you could engineer the downfall of a society. And you would do it by infecting the universities and entrenching them in a ridiculous, unsupportable ideology, and then have people go out in the world with that ideology and think this is a rational way to live life and to run the world. And then while you're doing that, you're also setting it up so that you have less people get arrested for things, more people get released from prison for things. There would be a bunch of different ways that you could destabilize society. But one of the best ones would be to encourage crime. If you wanted to somehow or another you could do it under the guise of making it more fair for all these people that get arrested, making it more fair for nobody wants to be racist. You just say it's racial injustice and just let more violent criminals out onto the street. If you wanted to destabilize society, it's not saying that prison reform isn't hugely necessary. It is, for sure.